Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Han and I'm going to be taking you through yet another amazing tutorial. So in this video we are going to be looking at how you can change your Windows PC font to the custom Mac OS font. So let's say you wanted to customize your Windows PC look by changing the font to a custom Mac OS font. As you can see right here on my desktop, my font is kind of custom and I've customized it to the SFUI display, basically macOS font. As you can see, in my opinion it looks not too awful and it looks so great in my opinion. I don't know how you find it, so don't forget to let me know how you found this font down in the video description, down in the comment section, sorry. So as you can see right here, this is my PC. I've changed the font to a custom font, as you can see. So this is called the SF display, which is the macOS font. So in this video I will use the SF display macOS font. Without any further ado, let's get started. But before we get started, here's the intro. These files and I'll leave a link to the download in the video description. So I'm just going to open up my browser right here, and I'm just going to paste my link to the Alright, so I'm going to use basically I'm going to download the files, and I'll leave a link to the download of these files in the video description, so make sure to check that out. And I'm just going to download my font files right here. So alright, it's being generated, but as it's being generated, I'm going to use Notepad++ basically. So I'll give a reason for why you must have Notepad++. So I'm just going to be downloading it in a second as my font link is being generated in a second. So I'm just going to download the installer for Windows 64-bit, and I'm just going to open it, click on it, and install it in a second. Alright, so I'll just hit on OK and next and next, and I agree and next and install. Alright, so I've finished, it's done, and I think this should be done too. Alright, so just close this out and just hit on the files link. And then I'm just going to be downloading this zip file right here, and you need to download it. So I'll leave a link to this download link basically in the video description, so you don't have to worry about anything. So I'm just going to pretty much done with my browser, so I'm just going to be using my PC right now, and I'm just going to go into the downloads folder. Alright, so I'll need one more software. I had forgotten, my bad, and that is WinRAR. So I'm just going to download it in a second. Alright, I just hit on download link. Alright, 64-bit download. Alright, install. Alright, so I'll just install it, install, and I'll just hit on OK, and that should be it. Alright, so I'm done with pretty much everything. I'm done with what's required to install the macOS font on your PC. So you should have these softwares too. And I'm just going to go into my downloads folder, and I'll just right click on this file that we downloaded earlier, and I will just right click, and that should give me an option to extract to this folder. So it's done extracting. I'll just open my folder, and it's a couple folders inside. So Alright, so there are a couple of files in here, but don't worry, I'll show you how to work with them. Alright, so first thing first, right click on this restore, basically to create a restore point for basically this, install this, change font change. Alright, so I'll just click on this restore and I'll just basically he create a restore point, and this is the location of this restore point. So I'll just sit on OK, and right now I'll be restarting my computer right here in a second. So I'm just going to restart. All right, and hit continue, and that should restart my PC. So my PC has restarted successfully, and we are going to go back into our folder in a second. And we are going to be going back in our folder to do a couple of more actions. So I'm just going to be opening up my folder right here, and I'm just going to be working with the rest of the files. So first thing first, you want to select these two files by hitting shift and right click, or by just selecting them all together, and then you will need to right click and hit on install. If you want to install it for the rest, for all the users on the PC, you will need to right click and install for all users. That will require admin access, and you will have to give admin access for that. So I'm done installing, basically I'm done installing it for my single user, and I'm just going to be hitting on this, the rest of the file, that is change font registration entries, and I'm just going to be editing it with notepad plus plus. So if we kind of leave it the way it is, it's going to give us an awful look with the regular font. So we need the bold font in order to get that great look. All right, so I'm just going to change to add a couple parameter, and I'm just going to say SFUI display, and I'll just add on the word bold, hit save and close that out, and I'll just right click on this file and hit on merge. All right, so I just hit on yes, and that's done. All right, by the on this step you have two options. You can either sign out and sign in to refresh the UI, or you can be lazy like me and restart your entire PC. So I'm just lazy, and I'm just going to be restarting my PC in a second. All right, so as you can see guys, the effect has already started to take place. As you can see, the font has actually changed, as you can see right here, and the font, we are having the SFUI display bold font, which is absolutely great in my opinion. I don't know what's your opinion about this font. Do not forget to let me know down in the comment section what you think about this font. And that's it for this video. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next one.